Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel, and for today's video it's another review. I'm sorry, I know I've been hammering them out lately, but it's because I just want to get them out of the way, and then I'll do like a bunch of makeup tutorials and stuff like that, and just kind of like figuring out my schedule right now. But otherwise, today I'm going to be sharing a review on a cream that recently got renewed, so I figured it would be an interesting time to share my opinion on this cream just because it's the same product, only the formula has been improved to work a little bit better, and that is the I'm From Honey Cream. And I don't think I ever showed this on my YouTube channel before, but it's one that I was in love with like in my first year in Korea. Reason being is because Korea weather was so dry for my skin that I literally was peeling all the time, and this was one of the only creams that would help save it. And in fact, it wasn't just the honey cream, but it also was the I'm From Honey mask that is in the combo set for this product line and range. But the thing that has changed about this cream is the fact that it now is supposed to absorb better on the skin, so it's supposed to have better and faster absorption rates. It also has more propolis, so I think it has about 10% plus propolis in it. So originally it was like 40 something percent, now it's like 50 something percent propolis. And if anyone doesn't know, propolis extract is an extract from honey, and it kind of is the concentrated version of the benefits of honey. So it's really great for healing the skin, moisturizing the skin, adding nutrition to the skin, and it also helps to brighten the skin and lighten up any acne scars you may have or dark spots and stuff like that. So if anyone's curious about propolis extract and have kind of seen it in skincare products before but never really took an interest to it or thought much of it, it's actually a really amazing ingredient to have in your skincare. So definitely keep your eyes out for propolis products. But not only does this have the benefits of regular honey in it for moisturizing and nourishing the skin, but it also has propolis and 50 something percent of it, making it super good for healing and brightening the skin tone. And the third point that they improved about the formula is that they fixed the fragrance in it so it's not as strong. But to be honest, you guys, with the original formula, the fragrance never really was a problem for me. It didn't irritate my skin. I personally didn't find it too strong, and I personally really love the smell of honey. So it wasn't really something I was concerned about, but they did make it so it's much less of a lighter fragrance. So that's also a bonus as well, because you know, sometimes we may not feel like fragrances, sometimes we might, doesn't matter. But yeah, it basically has no real smell to it anymore. You kind of just smell it smells like a skincare product. So it's not really like a nice scent, it's more just a natural skincare smell. A bit chemically, but that's kind of what happens when you remove fragrances from products. You get the natural smell of the ingredients in there rather than the fragrance to cover up the smell of the ingredients, if that makes sense. So for me, I was a bit interested in this because I do remember with the original formula, it left a little bit of a sticky texture on my skin after it absorbed, just because it does have a lot of honey in it. So when I tried out the new formula, I was wondering if when they meant better absorption, they meant that it was not going to be sticky on the hand after. And that's something I immediately noticed when I first applied it to my face, is that it wasn't as sticky. I mean, it does still have a little bit of that tackiness to it, but it's not nearly as heavy and dense feeling as it was before. I mean, it still is a thick, dense cream texture, but it just kind of melts like butter when you put it on the skin. And it really just leaves this thin layer of moisture with a little bit of hydration in there. So I feel like even though they changed the formula ever so slightly, it still is the same amazing honey cream that I always loved. Now for me, I never had a problem with the original formula. It never broke me out. However, it was one that I could only use in the winter time because in the summer it was just too heavy for my skin. So once again, you guys, I know it's summer for a majority of the world right now, so this definitely isn't one I recommend for people in the summertime unless you by nature have very, very, very dry skin. If you're on the oily side or combination side, I would swap this in as a night cream rather than a day cream, just because it is really, really moisturizing and it can be heavy in the summer seasons. But otherwise, I think this is an amazing day cream in the winter time because that's when I would use it a lot. And I also did use it as a night cream. And since it does have such a high, amazing amount of propolis in it, for healing and brightening the skin, that definitely makes it a really good product to be using as a night cream if you're someone with combination skin or dry skin. In terms of its effects on brightening the skin and whitening the skin, I personally never saw a big difference with this cream, just because my skin right now doesn't really need any of that. I have a few acne marks, but they're pretty much non-existent at this point. So this is one I couldn't really do a before and after comparison on, since my skin didn't really need any brightening or whitening effects. And for me, I noticed when I do use it, my skin definitely looks like it has more of a glow and it looks healthier, but there's no real drastic improvement on whitening since I don't need it right now. But if you are someone that has a lot of fresh acne scars and hyperpigmentation, this definitely is one to consider adding into your skincare routine for brightening the skin. Because I remember back in the day when I used it in Korea originally and I had a ton of acne scar marks, this whole honey line from I'm From originally worked amazing for healing my acne scars, and I wouldn't put it past this one for doing the same thing if I did have acne scars at this moment, but I don't, so I can't really do a before and after comparison. But I do know in the 2 weeks that I have been using this in my routine, it has done really well to make my skin overall look healthier and feel healthier, as well as feel like wonderfully moisturized in the dry winter that is Australia right now. So I definitely approve this in my books. I definitely think it's one to consider using if you have really, really dry skin and if you're into propolis ingredients and honey ingredients, or if you know for a fact that they work well with your skin. I definitely suggest trying this out. Let me know if you guys have tried the original formula before and if you're curious to try the new and improved formula. I'll tell you now, it's not a huge difference, but it's slight differences that make a world of difference. Like, it just feels really nice on the skin now, and it doesn't have a strong fragrance. So overall, I think they did really, really good at improving the formula without changing what people already love. I think I'm From nailed it once again. I definitely am in love with this product still, and I will continue to use it. If you guys want to see my opinion on the original formula, then definitely check out the blog post down in the description box below, because I did review it on my blog for the original formula, so you guys can see what I thought of the original formula in comparison to the updated formula right now. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you've used this cream before or the original formula, and let me know what you think. And also, of course, subscribe if you want to see more skincare review videos and makeup tutorials and all that stuff beauty related. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!